Hey friends, hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to share something this morning. I decided to start reading my life book a little bit better. I'm trying not to get this glare on me. But anyway, I decided to start reading my life book better. And I don't know if y'all are like me, but it's like you'll start out reading something really good and doing great, even a devotional or the Bible or whatever, and you just like start gung-ho and you're doing great, and then just life gets busy and you skip a day or two, and then it's so easy to skip another day or two. But anyway, the past several weeks, I haven't done as good on my eating as I would have liked to have done. I don't know, just time got, we've just been so busy, and, I would notice that I would be a little bit behind on eating my, my fueling, and, or either, it was just crazy. And then, I don't know, I've been drinking my water and doing all that, and just, making sure I get them all in. But, I feel like we just go through different seasons. And so this week I just maintained, which I guess is fine, but I really wanted to lose some more. So anyway, I brought my life book with me, and I thought, you know what, I'm always on the go. What I'm going to do is leave it in my car, and then if I have 5-10 minutes here and there, I will read it, and I feel like I'll do better, because sometimes at night I'm so tired and I fall asleep and reading and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what I did. So I had a little, 5-10 minutes. I'm meeting my sweet friend Hamida, and we're going to go run some errands. So I thought, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to read this book. Well, the very first thing that I read really just spoke to me, and I know it will y'all too. But it says, one of the biggest and most powerful realizations we can ever have is to know that our life path is not fixed. The way we think, the way you act, the people you spend time with, and even the world you live in can all be changed. And we all know that. We have so many things in this world that changes, and it can cause us stress, or, just going on vacations, or the loss of a loved one, or, just different seasons. All of that can change. But it says all things are possible. And I want to add, it doesn't say God, but with God, all things are possible. Because during this weight loss journey that I've been on, and I'm still on, with God, all things are possible. Because He's in control of our lives. And all we have to do is ask and pray for God's guidance and wisdom to make good decisions. You can be so strong and make such great decisions one minute, and then the next meal you're like, okay, what just happened? Like, I was so strong at lunch, Like yesterday, for instance, me and my mom and my mother-in-law went to lunch at Chili's, and I was looking for a coupon in my email, for my meal, and of course, it was a free dessert, Well, my automatic thought was, oh my gosh, like, all I could think about was that cookie, with the hot cookie, the skillet with the ice cream. And I thought, no, I'm not going to do that, because I've already done good. I ordered a steak and asparagus and salad. And, they were like, oh, that would be so good, and I told him, I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to get a piece of cheesecake and take home to my husband and let him and Waylon share it. Weston was out to lunch with his friends. So that's what I did. And then before the meal, they were thinking getting some chips and salsa would be great. And I said, y'all, please don't do that to me, because I love chips and salsa. So anyway, we didn't get chips and salsa. So anyway, I had already made a good decision with my meal, and I ended up making a good one with, the dessert. But then, and later the rest of the night I did good. So, It's just crazy how you can be so strong and then there's times where you're just so weak. But it says all things are possible. You have the capability over time. And I love that, really spoke to me, because sometimes we want to get at our goal quick. We're impatient. I'm very impatient, and I want to get to my goal quick, But it says we have the capability over time with specific focus. We have to stay focused on the goal set above us, in front of us. We have to stay focused. We have the capability over time with specific focus, guidance, and practice to become the dominant force in our lives. So it takes time, it takes focus, it takes guidance, and it takes practice. And we can't get all that overnight. No matter what we do in life, whether it's a new job or whatever, we have to be trained. It takes time to learn a new job, and it takes guidance to learn a new job. So no matter what we do in life, we're not going to be great at it overnight. It takes practice. And then when we make a mistake, that's when we learn from it. That's when we become stronger. Say yesterday, if I would have had a bad choice and I would have got that dessert. I know y'all are like me. You're enjoying it at the moment. You're like, man, this is awesome. This tastes so good. But then after that, you feel bad. You feel down. You feel defeated. You feel like, why did I let Satan tempt me and I fall for it? And then I feel like a dog. And there's nothing wrong with getting a dessert. So I'm not saying don't eat desserts. I'm saying don't let Satan win. If you make the choice, you're like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to have this dessert today and I'm going to enjoy it and be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. But in my mind, I was battling that. I knew I didn't need it because I had already made, choices that weren't that good this month. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that because that's just going to set me back and I'm not going to get to my goal, So I made the good choice. But if I would have made the bad choice in my circumstance and had it, then I would have just continued. I feel like once I make a bad choice, it's easy to make another bad choice, and it's easier to make another bad choice. But Preacher Mike spoke Sunday. One of the things he said is when we replace bad habits or bad decisions, we need to replace them with good decisions and good choices. So, that could be for anything. I immediately thought about bad decisions in health, healthy eating. When I had bad habits of going to get iced coffees. This is just an example. And instead of doing that, I still go to Dunkin' now and I replace it with a good habit. So I get a coffee and I take my sugar-free hazelnut creamer. I keep it in my lunchbox and I put it in there and stir it up, and it's absolutely delicious. So I don't quit going there because I love their coffee, but I replaced it with a good habit. So that's just like one of the examples. And something I've noticed is I have a hard time, say, if you go to a place that has yeast rolls, like I love yeast rolls with honey butter, cinnamon butter, and all that. But anyway, I don't go to those places because I'm not that strong at this point. There's times that I feel strong and I could probably go and everybody's eating yeast rolls, but I can't. So literally yesterday when we were deciding where to go, they were saying these places that had yeast rolls. One of them was Olive Garden. And I said, y'all, I can't go there. And so they were completely fine with it. And we chose Chili's. And so I knew they don't bring chips. They don't bring rolls or anything like that. So I was able to make a healthy decision. So sometimes we just have to speak up. And not saying we have to have it our way, but just speak up and share your heart. And most of the time people are like, okay, we'll go somewhere different, So that spoke to me so much this morning, just reading that page. And I took a picture and I shared it on Facebook so that you all would have it and you could read over it. because I love where it says there's nothing fixed in this world, the way we think, the way we act, the people we spend time with, it can all be changed, and it all affects the choices we make. It can affect it in a good way or a bad way. So I hope this quote encourages you like it did me. And also with just what Preacher Mike said, let's replace bad choices or bad habits with good habits, and sometimes we always think we got to go eat with a friend or go eat doing this or eat doing that, but sometimes we can just go shop with a friend or go take a walk with a friend. It don't have to always be around food. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope that it touches you like it did me. And I just want to encourage you all because I need encouragement, I love when people reach out and encourage me, like my coaches. They're a huge blessing to me. And so they're the ones that told me, stay in your life book, keep reading, and it will help you. And already this morning, it has helped me, So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day.